Wonderful night tonight. It was great to be back in Atlantic City at the Ocean Casino Resort, world-class resort. And I think what we saw tonight was truly remarkable. We want to first and foremost thank our partners in ESPN. We were broadcast around the world tonight in over 160 countries. As you could see, the production was unbelievable. The use of SmartCade's technology, incredible. And what I think so unique about the Professional Fighters League is regular season, playoff, championship. You win and you advance, you lose and you go home. And we had 3 athletes that never lost in years lose tonight. We had 2 champions lose to unbelievable athletes and Bubba Jenkins, and of course Clay Collard pulled off an amazing win tonight. And then we had Marcin with a very big upset. But what's great about the Professional Fighters League is now it's time for the fighters that lost, their backs against the wall, they have an opportunity to advance and win. And that's what's great about the league system, the league format. But I believe the Professional Fighters League has the best fighters in the world. I don't pay attention to those rankings by any means. We have the best fighters in the world. Bubba Jenkins' credentials, absolutely incredible as a wrestler, as a fighter. Clay Collard, his 2020 in boxing was amazing. And we saw his hands tonight, tremendous. Marcin, not many people, knew he was going to come explosive as he was. And it was really special to watch him tonight. And then, of course, we had Brendan with that amazing knockout, the People's Champion. I've never seen so much buzz around an individual athlete like Brendan, and he showed up and he delivered. And that's why we have the greatest fighters in the world, fighters from 22 countries around the world. And again, we were broadcast in over 160 countries tonight. It was truly a remarkable night, and we're just getting started. So with that, we're more than happy to take questions.
Let's open up the first question. Tom Ward.
Hi, Tom Ward here from Gibby Sport. A question for Brendan. Obviously, congratulations on such an amazing victory. Have you got a message for the UK fight fans?
Hold on 1 second, Tom. My apologies.
Tony, just ask him. Tony, ask for him.
Harry Mack.
Hi, Harry Mack from the Bookie's Basement. I have a question for Bubba.
All right. First question for Bubba. First off, great night of fights tonight for everyone. Thank you. How are you feeling post-fight, and do you see a rematch between you and Lance down the line?
Well, I'm feeling like I look, and if you don't say I look the way I feel, you'll lie, because I'm feeling good, looking good. Yeah, man, I really do have some really, really smart people in my corner and really smart people behind me. Dewey and I talked about this situation, him being a 2-time champion and such a formidable opponent, such a great athlete for the last 5 or 6 years, associated with these people and associated with this organization. We figured after we took this dub, he was going to come back and probably see him later in the round. We knew that, not later in the round, but later in the tournament. We knew that after we get the dub, he's going to have some people to come back for. That's where we are.
Thank you. For Brendan, what's your message for UK fight fans after such an impressive performance?
Hey, I am the only one to finish anybody tonight. Hey, I am the only one to finish anybody. What does that tell you? I came out here tonight, I fought a world-class UFC veteran who's fought Marlon Moraes, who's fought Zabit, who's fought Sadiq Youssef, and I went out there and just dismantled him and just put him away first round. I told you, I'm not a joke. I'm here to stay. I'm here to win this whole tournament. I'm not messing around. That's the truth.
And to that point is that what Brendan's referring to as well is he was awarded 6 points tonight. He's the man to beat in this division now, 6 points. The rest of the points that were allocated were 3 points for the winners, for everybody that won tonight, and 0 points for everybody else. So, the opportunities are still there for those fighters that lost to advance and get to the playoffs, but their backs against the wall.
Basically, what he's saying is, I'm the champ. I know
He's the
Bubba's
man to
over
beat.
there. I know Bubba's over there talking.
Man, we've had some good banter in the back.
We've
and
had good banter, but
Yeah.
listen, I'm at the top of the leaderboard and I'm going to win this shit.
I'll let him have his night because it's a celebration for us all, and he definitely has the upper hand. So it's literally men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie.
Let's
So
go!
right now he got 6 points, but I need a better dancer to get my thing going, baby. I need a better dancer to dance with me because I was looking for that K. I was looking for that KO. Well, I tell you what. Next question.
Next question is for Bubba from Harry Mack.
You see how I'm home court? Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Next question. 2 questions to your 0. Let's get it.
There was a lot of talk about you being 3-1 in your college wrestling career against Lance leading up to the fight. How does it feel to still have the number of a guy who has been so dominant over his 11 fight win streak you just snapped?
Man, it feels good. It's expected. Don't have me out here looking cocky. It feels great. I'm humbled that I beat him, but y'all heard the way I was talking. Y'all saw how I came in here. Y'all felt that energy. Y'all know my vibe. Y'all know what we on. It's the beginning.
From Jay Anderson, Marcin, do you anticipate that kind of striking battle with Nathan, and what was something that you focused on in training ahead of the fight?
Hello. It was the best training camp. I did everything good. Maybe the plan was a little bit different. I expected to take him down and do more on the ground, but it wasn't so easy. So I had to fight in a standing. And like I said, a lot of times I'm not only a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and grappling fighter. I'm complete MMA fighter. I can fight in standing on the ground and everywhere. I feel good in everywhere. So in the next time, I can. You will see. You can't expect that I will only go to the ground and I will try to finish fight on the ground. I can punch. I can win in a striking. I can win on the ground. I'm complete MMA fighter, and I hope I show it that in one of the best fighter in this division here in PFL.
Next question is from Carlos, Drippy Podcast. For Clay, what was it like being in the cage with the former UFC champ from Drippy Podcast?
Real quick, I didn't get my post-fight interview, and I just want to say congratulations to my older brother. He's got a little newborn baby on the way, so shout out to him. Being in there with Anthony Pettis is, I mean, it's a dream come true. You know, those are the kind of guys we've been chasing since we started this, right? He's a Strikeforce champion, UFC champion. So it's a dream come true, and to get a win over a guy like that, I think says a lot in this division. I think it made a statement, and that's what I came here to do, is make a statement and let everybody know, you know, this is my coming out party. I'm ready to fight.
Question from Global Fight Talk, Lauren. How much of a star can you see Bubba Jenkins becoming with such a dominant performance to kick off the 2021 season with his charisma and credentials?
Well, I'm definitely not going to say anything bad because he's right next to me here, but I'll say he's, coming into this fight, I knew his credentials well. I knew his ability in wrestling is unmatched, and he's beat some of the greatest wrestlers of all time. He trains with the great Dewey Cooper. For those that don't know, one of the great trainers in Las Vegas and around the world. Came in shape, and he looked incredible. I think he is a star. I think it's just a start, and I'm looking forward to see him in the next fight. And I believe he's one of the guys that most people are betting on to win the championship and that $1 million prize. World-class athlete, carries himself well.
Hold
Let's hear from
up.
Brad in here.
Hold up. Hey, who's got the 6 points? Who's the 6 pointer over here? Not you, Bubba, bro. I'm looking at the 6 pointer though. Hey, there's the 6 pointer.
From Chris D. Santiago, Bubba, have you got that orange soda and Big Mac yet?
No, I didn't get my Big Mac. Shout out to Mickey D's. Y'all come holler at me after this. But no, I'm looking for that Big Mac and that orange soda and the check, please. You know I like that orange soda. Come on, what brother don't like that orange soda? You know what I'm saying? But I like that purple stuff.
From Ronald E. Smith. Clay, a great man once said, I told you eat your words. Do you feel you showed the critics that you are someone to watch out for?
100%. You know, um, people have been doubting me since they doubted me going over to boxing. They doubted me in MMA. You know, quit doubting me because I'm bringing it every single time, and I come to fight every single time, and I think I'm the most entertaining fighter here. Period. So.
Next question is from MMA Island. Lauren, congrats on a great event. Obviously, the PFL has had great fighters in the past 2 seasons, but what has attracted top stars and world champions such as Verdum, Pettis, Shields, and McDonald to the Professional Fighters League?
Well, I think ultimately the best want to fight the best, and in the PFL we have the best fighters, the best rosters. But in addition to that, we're a fighter-first organization. We're not here to make matches. It's a meritocracy. It's up to the fighter. If they win, they advance. If they lose, they go home. And every fight matters. And so an athlete wants to be associated with that. Our prize purse is the best. You win the division, it's $1 million prize. There's nothing like it in the sport. And on top of that, our fighters know when they're going to fight next. So it's not waiting for that phone call. They know when our season takes place, our regular season, playoff, and championship. So I think all of those factors combined are attracting, the best fighters out there. And then in addition to that, you're live on ESPN in North America, over 160 countries around the world. That's a huge broadcast and a huge reach to be associated with. So I think those are the factors involved.
With the PFL roster having fighters from 22 different countries, when do you think we'll see a PFL event outside the US?
I think the PFL's working on it right now. The league format is an international format. The mainstream audience understands it. It transcends boundaries like the NBA. And, I just think it's a matter of time, and it could be as soon as the championship. So, we have fighters from 22 countries around the world. Poland's represented tonight. Of course, our great Dagestani fighter from Russia, our friend from England, et cetera. So we have 22 fighters from around the world, a global roster, and I know the demand for our product on an international level is tremendous. So sooner rather than later.
Movlid, congrats on keeping your undefeated record. You were not able to finish Lazar tonight. Could you tell us what was your game plan and were you able to execute it?
Go ahead and shout it out.
You were not able to finish Lazar tonight. Could you tell us what your game plan was and were you able to execute it?
Как мы все знаем, соперника поменяли. С кем должен был драться, его не допустили по медицинским проверкам. Поэтому готов на правой стороне бойца стойки. Лазар левосторонний, поэтому шел чуть поменять работу. Ставленный план, шел поменять, побороться с ним.
Well, as we all know, that was a last-minute replacement fighter. I supposed to fight with a right-hand fighter, and Lazar is a left-hand unorthodox boxer. So I just, I had to change my plan, and play the safe fight over here. So that's the outcome.
Clay, did you sustain an injury to your left hand during the fight?
I got bumps and bruises, but I'm ready to fight, man. I'll be back.
Marcin, what was your gameplay going into the fight, and how were you able to compose yourself while facing constant pressure against Nathan?
My game plan was to finish the fight in the first or second round. Unfortunately, the game plan doesn't work, but still I'm really happy because I won that fight. I won that fight in a standing. From the beginning, I feel that my punch going to the target, so I felt really good. my cardio was really good. So I'm really happy because, like I said, I think it was the toughest guy from this division, and nobody expect that I will win with him. Only me and my team and my family was believing that, and I proved that I can do everything.
Thank you. Brendan, I want to read you something you said to me last week. I actually think Palmer has got a tough fight with Bubba Jenkins. So let's see if he even gets through that one first. You've been calling the shots right from the start. Who would you like to fight next?
Listen, I was 100% right with exactly what I said.
But he ain't gonna say me.
No, but listen, Bubba was a
But
better
he ain't
wrestler.
gonna say me.
No, but listen, me and him are going to be in the final. That's exactly what's going to happen. Let's have it right. Like, me and him putting the best performances. But let's have it right. I'm the only person to finish anybody on this whole card tonight. Wait. Not only did I finish him, I did it in emphatic fashion. I took out an absolute veteran, a world-class fighter. I went in there and dominated and imposed my will. So he beat the champion, but he didn't finish him. I went in emphatic fashion. Let's call green.
That last question, Tony. Go ahead.
All right, last question for Clay. You must have known you were up 2 rounds. What was your thoughts entering round 3? What advice did your corner give you?
Oh man, I fight every round like it's the first round. So I'm trying to finish the fight. I mean, it's a point system, right? I was trying to get those points. He's dangerous. 100%. The guy's dangerous from start to finish. So I was just going out there and fighting just like in round 1. That's what I do. I show up and I fight. Period.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Hey, I'll see you in the final, my guy.